Welcome back to Drift Sessions. I am here with Louise Strianese. All right, and we are here with a very unique car. I mean, this is totally different. It's a Ford Taurus, but not like any Ford Taurus you've ever seen. Tell us a little bit about this car, man.
It's got a 1JZ, the JZX 110, 5-speed W58 transmission, Lexus LS 400 rear end, welded diff. It's got BC coilovers all the way around. Basically it's all custom built stuff. Just I'm fabricating in my free time and wanted to build something that nobody else really has.
I'm having a hard time coming up with this question because it's like there's so much going on, right? But what inspired you to do this?
Just the fact that there's so many like bolt-on swap cars where it's like just you don't see any, you know what I mean? Like, you don't see people converting front-wheel drive cars, first of all.
Right.
So I see like there's Ryan Turk has the Corolla, Frederick Osbo has that Corolla, Tanner Faust had like a VW Passat a while back.
Yeah.
There's a handful of them out there, and that was a lot of the inspiration came from that, because like I wanted to have my own drift car. Can't really afford a 240, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it was like I had this shit box here, and it was like I have the ability to fabricate, so I slowly just kind of piece by piece did a little bit here, a little bit there, and then got to this point here.
Awesome. Any future plans for the car?
Basically, I mean, really, it'd be probably way in the future, but I'd love to do like a dog box in the car and stand alone and actually really squeeze some power out of it, because all the parts there to make power are there. Like, it's got a big turbo, it's got plenty of fuel, it's got plenty of injector. Next thing, like I said, if I would stand alone right now, I'd break the trans the same day probably on the dyno. It's got a W58.
You're right.
So it'd be dog box and stand alone and send it to the moon.
Nice.
That'd be like the next, but like I said, that's down the road. I've had the car running for about a year and a half, 2 years now, so I've just been enjoying it, driving it. This is the first event I've ever even taken the car to. It's mostly just street driven and hitting up roundabouts and just being an asshole.
Do you plan on maybe competing?
If the opportunity arises and work's permitting and money's permitting and all that stuff, you know what I mean? I would definitely consider it for sure.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for your time. It was great meeting you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Good luck with the car.